Good morning, everyone. Before we start this meeting, let me briefly explain our activity today. So, our topic for today is improving employee welfare and work-life balance in PT Harmony Logistics Indonesia. And the goal of this meeting is to hopefully I can identify concrete ways to enhance employee satisfaction, reduce burnout, and perhaps create a healthier work environment. And each of us here, we have a professional role in the company. So the meeting will go as follows, like the first, opening and introductions. Second, followed by discussions of main issues. Third, summary of decisions. And lastly, with the closing remarks. So, alright, let's officially begin the meeting. I now hand the floor to our chairperson, Ms. Lala, the HR director.
Okay, thank you, Rivaldi. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all doing great today. And as Rivaldi already said, the purpose of this meeting is to discuss how we can improve our employees' welfare and also work-life balance. So we've recently received several reports from the staff, especially the drivers, the warehouse staff, the customer service employees. They all express their fatigue and low motivation. And if this continues, it might lead to high turnover and decreased performance, of course, right? So before we start, let's quickly introduce ourselves. I'm Lala as the HR director, and we have Leo from finance, Flo from operations, and Leah from employee relations, and Rivaldi as our assistant.
Morning, everyone. Glad to be here.
Morning, everyone. So will be an important issue, so hope we're ready to discuss.
Morning, everyone. I'm happy to represent our employees' perspective.
Okay, let's get started. Based on the HR's latest report, there is 40% of employees say they feel overwhelmed by their overtime work, and 60% feel they don't have enough time for their family. I want us to brainstorm solutions that can be balanced for the productivity with the employee well-being. So maybe Flo, since your department handles daily operations and scheduling, what challenges have you noticed?
Well, to be honest, many employees in logistics work long hours to meet delivery deadlines. Sometimes they work from 8 a.m. until 9 p.m., especially during peak seasons. Even though we give overtime pay, it's not sustainable. They get tired and accidents increase. So I think we should consider flexible shift or rotating teams to reduce the burnout.
That's true. I received multiple feedbacks from drivers and warehouse staff saying that their health is affected, because they don't have enough rest time. So maybe we could implement a wellness program like free medical checkups, gym discount, or maybe mental health counseling. Small things like that show we care.
Well, I agree, that sounds nice. But from the finance side, we need to consider the cost. Wellness programs and gym benefits sounds expensive. Maybe instead of new expenses, we could restructure existing budgets, like redirecting a small part of our annual bonus or overtime allowance into health initiatives, maybe.
Okay, maybe that's a fair suggestion, but still I believe good welfare is an investment, not a cost. So if employees feel happier and healthier, of course, our productivity and retention will of course improve. And how about a hybrid work model for office employees? I think it would save operational costs and give more flexibility.
I like that idea, Lala. For departments like HR, finance, or marketing, 2 days of work from home per week could really help. For field staff, maybe we could offer extra days every few months, or maybe rotate weekends shift more fairly.
Okay, so don't forget about communication, guys, because some employees feel disconnected and unheard. So I suggest we can launch an employee feedback platforms, maybe like monthly online form or a suggestion box, so where staff can safely share their concern or ideas that can make them feel valued and included.
I agree, that's a very smart move. Transparent communication can prevent frustration. We also can track the data, which department has the most issues, and take actions even earlier.
Another concern is the working environment itself. For our warehouse, it's quite hot and lounge areas are limited. So we will be improving the facilities that doesn't have to be expensive. Maybe a better ventilations, a clean rest corner, and a small pantry with free coffee or fruit once a week.
Yes, that's great. I once read that companies with small benefits like snack Fridays or maybe like coffee breaks see happier employees and more teamwork.
Okay. Well, I think that is all very great, guys. We should combine these small yet meaningful changes with bigger initiatives like hybrid work and also like the wellness programs. Yeah.
Let me add just one more point: productivity.
Okay.
If people work fewer hours or from home, how do we ensure accountability then?
That's a good question, Leo. We can track the deliverables through weekly reports or task management tools, so we don't need to worry about the measure hours because we measure itself.
Yes, focus on outcomes, not just attendance. That's also build trust between management and staff.
I agree. Okay. Next, let's move on from presence-based culture to a performance-based culture, right? It's more modern and, of course, motivating. Okay.
Alright, then so far, let me summarize what we have discussed so far. So here are some great points that we have discussed. So the first one is the hybrid work trials. So there are 2 days work from home from office employees, right? And second, flexible shifts and extra rest days, especially for the warehouse and delivery staff, right? Third, there's wellness program that includes free health checkups and optional gym or counseling benefits. And fourth, there is employee feedback platform. It's to collect anonymous suggestions and track morale. Okay. And the fifth one, there is workplace improvement for better ventilation, break area and small weekly perks like that. Six, we'll be having the performance-based evaluations, so we'll be focusing on results, not the attendance. And lastly, the point here that the HR will prepare a cost-benefit analysis and pilot implementation plan within 3 weeks. So did I miss anything?
Nope, that's very complete. Thank you, Rivaldi. Okay, so before we close, I'd like to hear final thoughts.
For the final thought, I think these plans are realistic as long as we monitor the cost closely. Me from the finance department, I'll support HR in preparing the budget.
I'm very happy with this outcome. So if we treat our employees better, our operation will naturally improve.
Yes, and happy employees mean loyal employees. This plan will make a big difference.
Okay, that's all good. Thank you all for the input. We'll launch a 3-month pilot program starting next month and evaluate progress quarterly. And I'll coordinate with each of you for the follow-up actions.
Alright then, I'll finalize the minutes and share them with everyone later today on.
Okay, perfect. Thank you everyone for the participation and ideas. This meeting is officially closed. Have a productive day, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.